I'm beginning to wonder if you're even capable of having a good time.
Why? Because I like to wear my gloves in the winter?
No, because there isn't the least bit of adventure in you. You can't let your hair down for a minute. You won't relax for one night, boy, Paul. Sometimes you act like a...
A what? A stuffed shirt?
I didn't say that.
That's what you're implying.
That's what you're anticipating. I didn't say you're a stuffed shirt, but you are extremely proper and dignified.
Proper and dignified? When? When was I proper and dignified?
All right. At Delfino's the other night, you were drunk, right?
Yeah, I was pretty hammered.
There you are. I didn't know until you told me the next morning. You're a funny kind of drunk. All you did was sat there looking unhappy and staring at your coat.
I was staring at my coat because someone else was staring at my coat. All right, you remember last New Year's Eve at PJ Clark's? I punched an old woman.
All right, Paul.
When else? When else was I proper and dignified?
Always. You're always dressed right. You always say the right things. I always feel like such a slob compared to you. Before we were together, I was sure you slept with a tie.
That's ridiculous.
And you're not, and that's the problem. Like Thursday night, you wouldn't walk barefoot in the park with me in Washington Square Park. Why not?
Very simple answer. It was 17 degrees.
Exactly. And that is very sensible and logical, except it isn't any fun.
You know, maybe I am too proper and dignified for you. Maybe you would have been happier with someone a little bit more colorful. Like the geek.
Well, he'd be a lot more lax than a stuffed shirt.
Oh, I thought you said I wasn't.
Well, you are now.
I'm not going to listen to this. I've got a case tomorrow morning.
Where are you going?
To sleep?
How can you sleep now?
I'm going to close my eyes and count niches. Good night.
You can't go to sleep now. We're having a fight.
You are having the fight, and when you're done with it, turn off the lights.
Oh, that gets me insane. You can even control your emotions?
Look, I'm as upset as you are, but when I get hungry, I eat. And when I get tired, I sleep. You eat and sleep too, don't deny it.
Not in the middle of a crisis.
What crisis? We're just yelling a little.
You don't consider this a crisis. Our whole marriage hangs in the balance.
It does? Now, when did that happen?
Just now. It's suddenly very clear that you and I have absolutely nothing in common.
Corey, it's 2:15 in the morning. If I can fall asleep in half an hour, get about 5 hours of sleep, can't we fight over the phone tomorrow morning?
You will not go to sleep. You will stay up and fight to save our marriage.
If our marriage hinges on breathing fish balls and poofla poo pie, it's not worth saving.
You won't discuss it. You're afraid to discuss it. You're unbearable.
Yeah, well, and you belong in a nursery school.
Well, it's a lot more fun than the home for the fuddy-duddies.
All right, Corey. Let's not get into...
Oh, don't you touch me. Don't you get near me ever again.
Now, wait a minute, Corey.
No, I can't look at you. I can't even be in the same room with you.
Why?
I just can't. That's all. Not when you feel this way.
When I feel what way?
The way you feel about me.
Corey, you are hysterical.
I am not hysterical. I know exactly what I'm saying.
Holy...
It's no good between us, Paul. It will never be again. I'm sorry. I don't want to cry.
For Pete's sakes, cry. Go ahead and cry.
Don't you tell me when to cry. I will cry when I want to cry. And I won't have my cry until you're out of this apartment.
Now, what do you mean out of this apartment?
Well, you certainly don't think we can live here together, do you? After tonight?
Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. I want a divorce.
A divorce?
I can't talk to you, Paul.
What are you doing?
I'm going to bed.
Yeah, not now, you can't.
You did before.
Yeah, that was in the middle of a fight. Now we're in the middle of a divorce?
I can't discuss this with you when you're hysterical. Good night,
Corey,
Paul.
I want to know why you want a divorce.
I told you why. Because you and I have absolutely nothing in common.